Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in all truth and sincerity. Shalom, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. The house of David, starting with 144,000, followed by the 1/3 remnant. Shalom. All right, so what you're seeing on the screen, all right, the caption says, what church say the day of the Lord will be like versus what scriptures say the day of the Lord will be like. You know what, I just saw this picture and I thought I'd do an epistle on it. All right, because there is a big difference, man. When you read the scriptures, all right, it gives a very different description of what the Lord, the day of the Lord will be like versus what we were taught coming up, man. All right, the lies that are of the world, man, that these people portray, man. They think the day of the Lord is going to be all flowers and candy and hugs and kisses and all kind of people going to be saved. No, man. You know, that day is going to be a terrible day, a dreadful day, man. All right, as you see the bottom portion of the picture, man. That's what the scriptures describe, man. It's only going to be a good day for the elect. It's going to be doom and gloom for everybody else, man. That's not going to be a good day. If you're not of the elect of the nation of Israel, that's not going to be a good day for you. Including Israelites, 2/3 of our people, man. That's not, the day of the Lord is not going to be a good day, man. All right, so that's why we tell our people to repent, because they've been lied to, they've been fooled, man, bamboozled as to what the day of the Lord will be like, man. All right, because contrary to popular belief and opinion, the day of the Lord is a dark and gloomy day if you're not of the elect of the nation of Israel. Let's go to let's start in Amos. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And that's what you see on your screen, man. All right. It's darkness. It's doom and gloom. It's not light, man. All right. Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? So that's what the true day of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, is going to be like. It's going to be a very dark day, man. A day of distress, a day of trouble and darkness if you're not of the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Because all these people, I can't wait until the day of the Lord. I can't wait till Jesus come back. All right. Well, when Yahweh shall come back, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, he's going to make war. He's going to bring death and destruction. He's going to kill a lot of people, man. You can read that in Isaiah the 66th chapter, man. All right. The Messiah, the son of the living power, Yahweh Shai, he's coming back to make war. He's coming to bring sword. He's coming with a sword, man. All right. He's coming to bring division and a sword, man. Not peace. All right. So the day of the Lord is going to be a day of darkness and gloominess, man, if you're not of the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, because that day, the thermonuclear missiles are going to be shot off. America is going to be completely destroyed by thermonuclear fire, as well as the land of Israel. All right, so that's what is going to happen on the day of the Lord. A lot of people are going to be burnt the hell up, cast into the lake of fire, man, which is America, burning with fire, man. He's not talking about a place underground called hell, man. No, it's talking about America being destroyed by thermonuclear fire. That's the lake of fire. That's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord, man. All right. Let's go to 2 Peter 3, and I'll go straight to the point. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Yeah, it's going to catch most people by surprise because most people are not watching, including the majority of our people. All right. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So that's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord, man. All right. So the elements are going to melt, man. Those missiles are going to fly, man. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So that's what's going to come on the day of the Lord, man. All right, that's what's coming, man. Fire, death, and destruction, great violence, man. That's what's coming on the day of the Lord. Not cake and ice cream, man. Not no damn cotton candy and flowers, man. That's going to be a day of trouble and distress, a day of darkness and gloominess, man. So let's go to Micah to back this up. Not Salakia, not Micah, Malachi. That's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord, man. Fire. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day which cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So that's what's coming on the day of the Lord, man. That's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord, man. Fire. All right, fire. That's what the day of the Lord is going to be like, man. All right. Let's go to Zephaniah. Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry bitterly. Now this is the point. Remember, we're reading about the day of the Lord, right? All right, Zephaniah 1:15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, and they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai, and their blood shall be poured out as the dust, and their flesh as dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire, by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. So that's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord, man. Complete destruction, man. All right, all out death and destruction, man. You know, and that's why, you know, we're in such fear, man, because we know what the day of the Lord is going to really be like, according to the scriptures, man. We know that that's not going to be a good day if you're not of the elect, man. So that's why we pray that we're of the elect. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, man. We hope and pray that we're of that number, man, because that's going to be a painful death. All right, a long, drawn out, excruciating, painful death, man. It's not going to be pretty, man. It's not going to be a quick, death, man. No, man, the scriptures say they shall dwell in torments, man. So that's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord. Joel 1:15. Alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, as a destruction from the Almighty it shall come. All right, so that's going to be a day of the great destruction, man. All right, as a destruction from the Almighty, from the Almighty Yahweh B'Shem Shai. So that's going to be a day of destruction, man. Doom and gloom. It's not going to be a pretty day, man. But these people, these churches, these are harlot houses. All right, they spread this lie upon the whole world that that day is going to be. It's going to be, everybody's going to be saved, and, it's going to be a peaceful day, and, We're all gonna get along. No, salvation is only for the nation of Israel, only for the elect. It's gonna be a day of trouble and distress and darkness for everybody else, man. It's not gonna be a good day, man. All right. So this is what the scriptures tell us, man. So all these lies that have been put out there, man. All right. Hey, the scriptures tell us different, and the prophets of Yahweh Shema Shah, we're here to tell you different, man. That's going to be a day of great trouble and distress and destruction, man. That's why you're supposed to fear. That's why we're supposed to fear Yahweh Shema Shah. He's going to bring a great destruction like never before, man. Even leading up to that day, Jacob's trouble, it's going to be a time like never before, man. So that's why we ought to fear Yahweh Shema Shah above all things, man. All right, yeah, the Lord wants love, but above all, he wants fear. All right. Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. All right, so the day of the Lord coming, right? Let's read the description. Joel 2:2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. This is going into the missiles. So the day of the Lord is the day of the thermonuclear missiles are going to be shot off, man. The ICBM missiles, bringing great destruction like never seen before, man. It's going to talk Sodom and Gomorrah, man, because Sodom and Gomorrah and the 5 cities, they were destroyed by nuclear fire, by fire and brimstone. But this is going to top that, man. All right, so the day of the Lord is a day of darkness and gloominess, man. All right. So yeah, it's going to be complete destruction, man. That's why it says a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as a garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape. So once the missiles hit, man, everything, all of America is going to be destroyed, man. Nothing is going to be left of this place. It's going to be a complete desolation, a complete desert, a wilderness, man. And man will never dwell here again, only desert creatures, man. All right, you can read about that in Isaiah 34 and Revelation the 18th chapter, man. All right. So the day of the Lord is not going to be a pretty day, man. It's going to be a day of great trouble and distress, man. It's only going to be a good day for the elect of the nation of Israel. I can't stress that enough. All right. So this is what the scriptures describe the day of the Lord as, man. It's not going to be a pretty day, man, contrary to popular belief and opinion. Let's jump down to verse 31, Joel 2:31. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. So this is telling you that the day of the Lord is a terrible day, man. It's a great and terrible day, man. All right, a terrible day. All right, again, that's why we ought to fear Yahweh Shema Shah, man. He's going to bring destruction like never before, man. All right, so that's the day of the Lord, man. You know, contrary to the top part of the picture that you see, man, that's a lie, man. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah 46:10. For this is the day of the Lord, power of hosts, a day of vengeance, that he may avenge him of his adversaries. And the sword shall devour, and it shall be satiate and made drunk with their blood. For the Lord, power of hosts, hath a sacrifice in the north country by the river Euphrates. All right. So this is going to be a day of vengeance, man. All right. So a lot of blood is going to be shed. A lot of people are going to die, man, on the day of the Lord. Yeah, as the elder Menachizakbar used to always say, man, Yahweh Shah is going to set the new all-time score for death in one day, man. That's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord. All right. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 30. I'll start at the top. Ezekiel 30:1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah power, how ye, woe was the day, for the day is near, even the day of the Lord is near, a cloudy day. It shall be the time of the heathen. All right. And the sword shall come upon Egypt. A great plain shall be in Ethiopia, when the slain shall fall in Egypt, and they shall take away her multitude, and her foundation shall be broken down. All right. Ethiopia and Libya and Lydia, and all the mingled people, and Chub, and the men of the land that is in league, shall fall with them by the sword. So this is what's coming, man. All right, I'm going to jump down to verse 7. And they shall be desolate in the midst of the countries that are desolate, and her cities shall be in the midst of the cities that are wasted. And they shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, when I have set a fire in Egypt, and when all her helpers shall be destroyed. So that's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord, man. Death and destruction. A dark day, man. All right, a very dark day. Nothing good if you're not of the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. So that's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord, man. All out death and destruction, man. That's what the Lord is bringing. All right, fire. All right, so that's what's going to happen on the day of the Lord, man. And that's why we ought to fear. That's why we do fear, man, us of the hopeful elect, man. We're praying that the Lord spares us of the second death, man. Because it's going to be like nothing we can imagine, man. All right, so we're praying that we're of the elect and we escape, man. And we get Yahweh Shah beings us up into his fathership, into the chariot, all right, the so-called UFO. And we watch this bitch burn and all the wicked, man, including 2/3 of our people. We don't want any part of it, man. All right. So that's what the day of the Lord is going to be like, man. All right. So yeah, man, you know, we're praying that we escape on the day of the Lord, man, because it's not going to be pretty. I pray that this has been edifying to the elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in our truth and sincerity. Shalom, peace, and blessings to the hopeful elect. The house of David, starting with the 144,000, followed by the 1/3 remnant. Or Bible Ball. Shalom.